How are you? Hope that all of you are very fine. Today, finally, we have come to the very last portion of our ongoing chapter polynomials. In the previous classes, we have derived and solved problems on the result relation between the zeros and the coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. Right? Quadratic polynomial. There are how many zeros of a quadratic polynomial? 2 zeros, right? So the result was between 2 zeros and the coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. Today we will derive the same result, that is the relation between zeros and coefficients, but for a cubic polynomial. Okay, our previous result was between quadratic polynomials. Today our result is between cubic polynomials. Okay, so let's do start. First, take a cubic polynomial. Say fx equals to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a is not equals to 0. This is a cubic polynomial. We are very familiar with this form. Okay. So a cubic polynomial has how many zeros? Since the degree is 3, so there are 3 zeros of a cubic polynomial. Let the zeros be alpha, beta and gamma. Be the zeros of fx. Okay. Now see, since alpha is a 0, so x minus alpha must be a factor of fx. Similarly, since beta is a 0, so x minus beta must be a factor of fx, and x minus gamma also a factor of fx. That is x minus alpha, x minus beta and x minus gamma are the factors of fx. Clear everyone? Next, see. Our polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Since x minus alpha, x minus beta and x minus gamma are the factors, so if we multiply the factors with a constant, then we can get the polynomial. Correct, since these are the factors. So factors are, if multiplied by constant, then we must get the polynomial, where k is a constant. Okay. Now multiply this. If we multiply x minus alpha and x minus beta, we get x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. We have derived this in the previous classes, so I am not discussing this, into x minus gamma. Now multiply this by x minus gamma. First multiply by x cube. Next alpha plus beta into x, multiply x, that is alpha plus beta into x square. Then alpha beta multiply x, that is alpha beta x. Okay. Next minus gamma, multiply x square and minus gamma, that is minus gamma x square. Next multiply alpha plus beta into x, here gamma, minus minus plus alpha plus beta into gamma x, and lastly alpha beta minus gamma, that is minus alpha beta gamma. Now x cube, see there is a x square and here is a x square, so taking common x square, we can write here alpha plus beta, and here we have taking out minus, So there is plus gamma x square, right? Next, here alpha beta x and here alpha plus beta into gamma x. So see, here alpha beta, if we multiply alpha and gamma, then alpha gamma, and multiply beta and gamma, then beta gamma, and x is common, right? And the remaining term is alpha beta gamma. Hence, now multiply k with all the terms. Kx cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma into kx square plus alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma into kx and minus alpha beta gamma k. Okay. So in the left hand side we have ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, and right hand side this. Now see, this is a cubic polynomial and this is also a cubic polynomial since the degree of x is 3 and the form is of a cubic polynomial. So in the both side we have two cubic polynomials and between them there is a equal sign. So we can say that the both side polynomial are equal and every term must be equal. So we can compare that each term in the both sides. So comparing coefficients of like powers of x in both sides, we get like powers means same powers, that is x cube, x square, x square. Okay, we can compare like this. In this side, coefficient of x cube is a and here coefficient of x cube is k. That means a equals to k. Similarly, coefficient of x square is b and here coefficient of x square is minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma into k. That means b equals to minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma into k. Next, coefficient of x is c and here coefficient of x is this. So c equals to alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma into k. And lastly, d is the constant term. Here this is the constant term, that is d equals to minus alpha beta gamma k, right? Now k means a, so put the values of k in all the results. Therefore b equals to minus alpha plus beta plus gamma into a, c equals to alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma into a, and d equals to minus of alpha beta gamma into a. Hence we can write that alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to what? Minus comes this side, minus b by a, since a is multiplied with alpha plus beta plus gamma. Similarly here alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma equals to what? C by a. And here alpha beta gamma equals to minus d by a. Correct? Now see very carefully that alpha plus beta plus gamma means sum of the zeros. Okay, sum of the zeros equals to minus b by a, that is coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube. Okay, similarly here this is the sum of the product of zeros taking 2 at a time, alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma. This is equals to c by a, that means coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube. And here the product of all the zeros. This is equals to minus of d by a, that is minus of the constant term by the coefficient of x cube. Clear? So this is our very important result, because we will use these results in our problem solving. Correct, everyone? Next, see another important result, that is number 2. A cubic polynomial whose zeros are alpha, beta and gamma is given by, that means if the zeros are given to you, suppose the zeros are alpha and beta and gamma, then what will be the form of the polynomial? Then the form of the polynomial will be fx equals to x cube minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square plus alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma into x minus alpha beta gamma. Okay, so if we know the zeros, we can find the polynomial also. Correct? Next, see, there is another result which we also have to remember, that is division algorithm for polynomials. Division algorithm for polynomials. We know the division algorithm. What is division algorithm? Now, dividend equals to divisor multiply quotient plus remainder. Right? This is the actual division algorithm which you know, which is very familiar with this result. Okay, the dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This division algorithm is also applicable for polynomials. That means if fx is a polynomial and we divide this by gx, then we can get a quotient qx and a remainder rx. Okay, if there is a polynomial fx and we divide this polynomial by another polynomial gx, then we will get a quotient qx and a remainder rx, where fx, gx, qx and rx all are polynomials, and gx must not be 0. Why? Because if gx is 0, then we cannot divide, because we cannot divide anything by 0, right? So this is our division algorithm for polynomials. Next, we will solve some problems on the basis of the above results. Number 1, find a cubic polynomial. Find a cubic polynomial whose zeros are 2, -3 and 4. So here all the zeros are given. Cubic polynomial has 3 zeros, right? The 3 zeros are 2, -3 and 4. So we have to find the cubic polynomial. So here the zeros are 2, -3 and 4. That is alpha equals to 2, beta equals to -3 and gamma equals to 4. Right. Now, so the cubic polynomial is what is the form of the cubic polynomial when the zeros are given? The form is x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into x minus alpha beta gamma. Right. Now alpha plus beta plus gamma. Let us find the sum of the zeros, that is 2 minus 3 plus 4. Right, because alpha is 2, beta is -3 and gamma is +4. So adding and subtracting this, we get 2 minus 3, that is -1, plus 4, that is 3. And alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Alpha beta means 2 into -3. Beta gamma means -3 into 4. And gamma alpha means 4 into 2. 2 into -3, that is -6. -3 into 4, that is -12. And 4 into 2, that is 8. Now add and subtract. -6 minus 12, that is -18, plus 8, that is -10. And lastly alpha beta gamma, that is 2 multiply -3 multiply 4 plus minus plus. Multiplying we get minus 2 multiply 3 multiply 4, that is 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. So all the values have come. Alpha plus beta plus gamma is 3, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is -10 and alpha beta gamma is -24. Hence the required equation is the required polynomial is x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma, that is 3, minus 3x square. Next plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, that is plus the values -10 into x, and lastly minus alpha beta gamma, that is minus of -24. X cube minus 3x square plus minus 10x minus plus -24. So our required polynomial is x cube minus 3x square minus 10x plus 24. Clear?